I was sitting on the edge of our couch when her text came through. Girls' night. Don't wait up winking face. I smiled at first because I trusted her, had always trusted her. But something in the way she typed it, maybe the extra wink, felt different that night. I shook it off. Just my imagination, I told myself. She came home around midnight, laughing, hair slightly mussed, the faint scent of perfume that wasn't hers lingering in the air. Usually, she'd give me that soft, sleepy smile when she got in. That night, it was something else. Giddy, almost evasive. I didn't say anything. Didn't want to ruin her fun. I watched her sink into the living room chair opposite me, her laughter spilling over as she recounted some story from earlier. Then out of nowhere, she said, I think I made a mistake tonight. I froze. My heart jumped. Mistake? My mind raced through every scenario, each worse than the last. What do you mean? I asked, trying to keep my voice steady. She laughed again, but it was nervous, forced. It's nothing. Well, maybe it's everything, she murmured, fiddling with the strap of her bag. I wanted to reach across the couch, pull her close, make her feel safe, but a sinking feeling told me I shouldn't. Over the next few days, things started adding up, calls I couldn't return because she wasn't picking up. Her phone buzzed late at night. She'd quickly hide it. Small, seemingly innocent excuses. But the way her eyes darted away when I looked at her, the way she sometimes paused mid-sentence, made my chest tighten. I tried to convince myself it was paranoia. Maybe work stress, maybe nothing at all. I'd replay the memories we'd built. Lazy Sunday mornings, the way she laughed when I made her coffee, our shared dreams, and tell myself she couldn't possibly betray them. Yet every missed call and half-hidden glance chipped at that belief. Then I found the first text. It wasn't meant for me, but somehow it ended up on the screen as she left it unlocked for a brief moment. The words were casual, teasing, intimate, not friend-level intimate. My fingers shook as I read them. I can't wait to see you again. That single line, so innocent to some, felt like a blade slicing through everything I trusted. I confronted her gently at first, hoping it was a misunderstanding. She hesitated, then laughed softly. You're reading too much into it, she said, her eyes flitting away. But the tone, the way she avoided meeting mine, told me she knew the truth I was just beginning to see. Over the next week, I caught more. The lingering scent, the disappearing texts, her sudden defensiveness. Memories I cherished. Our first dinner together, late-night drives, quiet mornings in bed, suddenly felt tainted. Every laugh, every touch I'd treasured now seemed like it had been shared with someone else. My mind spun with doubt and anger. Every heartbeat a reminder that trust once broken doesn't repair itself overnight. The confrontation finally came, late one evening. I was standing in the kitchen, phone in hand, the proof staring back at me. She walked in, sensing the storm before I could speak. I know, I said, voice low, trembling. I know everything. Her face paled, the laughter drained from her eyes. I didn't mean for it to happen, she whispered, the words barely audible. I didn't know how to tell you. You didn't know how to tell me? I echoed, incredulous. Or you didn't care enough to stop it? My throat burned with the effort not to shout. Every memory, every promise, did it mean anything? She reached out, desperate. It wasn't like that. I love you. I do, but it happened. I made a mistake. Her voice broke, tears spilling freely. I stepped back, the room suddenly too small, too heavy. I wanted to hold her, to forgive, but something inside me snapped. Love isn't supposed to hurt like this. Trust isn't supposed to shatter overnight. We sat in silence, the weight of her betrayal pressing down. I realized then that love alone couldn't fix this. Some wounds don't heal with apologies. Some hearts, once broken, don't mend the same way. When I finally left, it wasn't dramatic. No screaming, no door slamming. Just quiet strength, the kind that comes from knowing you won't sacrifice yourself for someone else's mistakes. I took a deep breath, walked past the memories that now stung, and stepped into the night, feeling a strange mix of sorrow and relief. I think about her sometimes. I remember the laughter, the warmth, the life we almost had, and I mourn it. But I also remember the moment I chose myself, chose integrity over betrayal, truth over lies. That moment, painful as it was, marked the beginning of rebuilding, slowly, deliberately, heart by heart. Because in the end, some endings hurt more because they're real, and sometimes real pain is the only way to learn what you truly deserve.